I got a few things I'd like to talk about today. Let's start off with what uh, this is and what is the rapture. For Christians, the rapture of the church is an event that will happen before, in the middle, or at the end of the time known as the Great Tribulation. Now, the Great Tribulation will be 7 years of hell on earth. All the predictions that the Democrats have been making and are trying to stop will happen, but they will not be able to stop it. What does this mean for Christians? Christians are those who believe in Jesus Christ. They will be taken from this earth. He will come by. There will be a loud trumpet sound. The dead will be raised first. My preacher brother, as one of my ex-preachers, Brother Jim, would say, it's because we got a 6-foot head start on them. After the dead, the Christians themselves will be taken, and every child that has not reached the age of accountability will also be taken. So that means all the children are going to disappear. The Christians are going to disappear, and there will be a lot of graves opened up. I'm sure there will be a lot of discussion as to what happened to these people. The only part is we do not know when it's going to happen. As I said, you got those that believe it's going to be happen before the tribulation, during the middle of the tribulation, and at the end of the tribulation. But there is a certain point that my mom brought up during Bible study, in that if you go back to the Jewish tradition, when the groom went to pick up his bride, it was always at midnight. So we might be taking at midnight. So that may be something to look out for. Kind of be nice to be asleep and then wake up and you're in heaven. It will be quick. It will be done within a twinkle of an eye. At that point, the Holy Spirit will also be removed from the earth. Can you become a Christian afterwards during the tribulation? There are 144,000 Jewish evangelists, so I would probably guess yes. But chances are, if you didn't become a Christian in the good times, you're not going to become a Christian in the bad times. And the second chance will be mostly for the Jews. There'll also be 2 witnesses, and there's speculation on who these witnesses are. Me personally, I believe it will be Enoch and Elijah, since they didn't die. And everybody's got to die at least once. So that's that. Let's talk a little bit about what's going on in the news. Disney has gone completely wacko. It sounds like they're fixing to fundamentally change what they are doing as far as movies and characters. Will this get them more business, less business? I don't know. I know that I have no desire to go now. And on a sad note about them, Space Mountain is closing down. So goodbye, Space Mountain. And for me, goodbye, Disney. Border crisis at the border is getting worse and worse every day. The last major hurdle for them getting over is about to be taken away in May. and there's going to be a run on the border. Are we going to be able to handle it? We'll have to wait and see. Russia has not been successful in the Ukraine. Ukraine's been able to fight back, but Russia is taking the part of what they wanted, and that's going to be down to the ocean, down to the sea, where they can block them off from getting any supplies that way. That also gives Russia a path that they can get down to the sea now, and they won't be as landlocked. Putin has already said that there would be a price for us to pay for helping out Ukraine. What will this price be? I don't know. I don't know a lot of things, folks. I'm like y'all. I'm in the dark. But I know biblically, Russia plays a major part in it. And if they're teaming up with China, that's not any good. Do we need to get involved with the Ukraine? I don't know. Seems to be my favorite thing to say this time. I understand those that want us to get involved with it. No one got involved when Hitler was taking over all the land in Germany. They let him get away with it, and that led to World War II. Do we try to put a stop on it? Do we not? Either way could lead us into a war. So we'll just have to wait and see how the cards are played. Well, that's all I got for right now. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see you next time.